else, you know, I can say.
They have the best chemistry though.
Take that risk, big brain, right?
Really?
Let's leave it. All the couples.
What my usual thing, because usually I'll run away.
Oh my days.
You go mad me.
Oh my days. You get back to India.
I'm gonna start this.
I feel like you don't really need to say anything, honestly.
Yeah, bro, it's like, it feels like I'm breaking up. I'm not breaking up.
There's nothing to break up.
Exactly. Like, India, a lot. And obviously, you show me, obviously, call
look at her dress.
Person, and we have great chats. And they're, you know, like being with her for a long time.
So why did you do all that shit?
Because obviously, like, I'm trying to build
some of your time is up.
Connection.
It's winter now.
Connection. It's just a bit difficult and weird because like my feelings don't there.
Some of you have to pack your bags.
Like I know.
Wow, that was quick. Wrapped.
I just felt like you would have had more self-respect for yourself.
I feel like it's not even like a self-respect thing, it's like we kind of
No, I'm not saying you
both
don't
did
have
the same thing, as in like I brought you back,
Yeah.
so did he.
I felt like you.
This is the part where like so many couples go back and forth that your mind just keeps changing and you just don't know what.
We should both go back to being single.
Look, the way you've got to see it from my point of view is I
Ah,
but I just
I knew it. I knew
for
it.
me, you can be.
It's become so serious so
It's
quick.
sad
I feel like you should know.
Yeah.
Like, babe.
If you know what I'm saying, I feel like you should know.
On to Gemma, or because Dave, she
that?
took the
Is
last
that
ice
Gemma?
ball. To be fair, those Spanish ice balls aren't too dry for.
That is Gemma. Can I feed you it? Huh?
Yeah, take it off. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
We can all understand that.
I'm standing up.
Josh and Danica.
Yes.
DG and Indian.
Damn! Oh my god! Look at him! Alright! Lord! Look at his face, he's smiling! Oh my god! Now their reactions are hilarious. They also react.
Jackson Page.
What? How? Why would they be saved as a favorite couple? These two cannot win. How? Look at her face now. These two. How? Oh, for goodness sake, man. For goodness sake. How are they saved?
One couple will be dumped tonight, the other couple will remain in the villa.
What? Lord have mercy. Oh.
No, why did you do that?
One couple go home.
Who's going in? What else can surprise? A new bombshell. Who's this?
Yes.
Who's that? Who's this? What? Who's that?
Oh, someone's back.
Back! What?
Wait. Wait. Wait, who is that? He looks familiar. Who's that?
Adam Collard is back! Huh? Why would they bring him back for?
Was he on the season already?
2018.
Oh, he's saying. Oh my god! What the hell? What are Love Island doing? Why are they doing it?
Why are they bringing him back for? I don't understand.
He's someone's ex. He's someone's ex. He has to be.
I don't get why he's coming back.
That's someone's ex.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Someone on there has dated him because.
Why is he back? Why are they bringing him back for? He was a mad bombshell though. What the hell is he doing here? I don't understand that. Why would they bring him back for? So we're bringing back Islanders.
Give an ex on the beach.
Just give an X on the beach. But does he even have any X's in the villa though?
It makes sense though. Otherwise, why is he there?
Why is he back? I don't understand why he's back. But imagine he steals Paige now from Jax or something like that. Or he steals Gemma from Luca. God forbid. Let the games be. I don't know about Islanders coming back because you had your time on the show.
Yeah.
So why are you now back? But if he was a mad bombshell, so if he's come to cause carnage, I can't be mad.
Was he someone that left early in that season that he was on?
He was the one that dragged like with Rosie ages ago, played it like a fiddle, and smiled
so
in
he's
her face.
problematic.
Yeah, he smiled in her face, and when he like kind of like ended it, and now he's back on the show. What? I don't understand. Adam is back. This episode has actually finished me. I'm actually finished, guys. Where do we begin with this one? Is all I can just say. I can just sigh like that. Where do we even begin? Where do we even end this video? Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again. It is daily and consistent content, consistent and persistent injected. Let's skip the intro quickly now. This video is sponsored by Frontline Therapist. They are a mental health service that provide affordable and accessible mental health care for everybody, but especially black and brown individuals. And my discount code is below. The website is also below. Click them, use them whilst you can, whilst the discount code is still available, guys. All the information is below. Frontline Therapist. So many of these couples have broken up, but this is that week now, the days after Casa Amor, where your mind goes back and forth, because so many couples break up, so many couples make up, so many couples come back together again that you just don't expect, to be honest with you. Like, you genuinely don't expect. When it comes to Danica and Josh, let's start here. I need this man, Josh. I just felt in my heart that this man just was playing her like a fiddle, was not interested, was using her as a ticket meal to get back into the main villa, and it worked. They were actually one of the couples saved. So, you know, had he pursued her and continued, I think that they would have had a strong chance to continue into this competition. And it's very unfortunate that that has taken place. It really is unfortunate that Josh is playing her. Danica's had so many chances in the villa now. Is she now? Well, she's safe now, but maybe in the future, her mates will be like, you know what, you've tried so much now. We've even helped you and dumped Antigone for you, and now it's just not working. Maybe it's time for you to leave. And that might take place for her. But she's had the most unluck in there, like, I've seen for a while. Like, I just feel like the girl has continued to try. What the hell is Adam Collard doing on the show? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm torn on this, guys. I don't know if it's a good thing, to be honest with you. It's a good thing because he was an absolute mad bombshell in that year, and he was doing up a madness, honestly, and you need people to do stuff like that. But bringing Islanders back when they've had their time on the show is something that I don't know. We'll just see what this week brings. If he does what he needs to do, if he takes Paige from Jax, or if he takes Gemma from Luca, or does something like that and causes a major ruckus, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a tsunami. But him returning back, I don't know about Islanders returning back onto the show. Like, I don't know about this. I find it to be very, I feel like you've had your time on the show now, and now you're coming back. I believe he's now 26. Sorry, my heart is still beating from that. Like, review is late, wireless, you know, Nikki's set was amazing. But yeah, that's why the review is obviously delayed. I've seen everybody saying, where's your reaction, your review? And like, whew, sorry, I can't catch my breath because Adam returning has really spun my head. Shout out to everybody again who came up to me at wireless. There were hundreds of you coming up to me. Like, I really appreciate the love and the support, to be honest with you. I don't expect it. I'm not anybody important, to be honest with you. So I just didn't expect it. But thank you. But so much has happened. And then we obviously had Summer and Dami who broke up. Now, Dami broke up with Summer quite quickly. He got with her quite quickly and he dumped her quite quickly. He just wasn't feeling it. And he said his heart is with Indiyah. Now, he did say in the villa, I think once or twice, that he does like her a lot when he had conversations with Luca. And then before they got into it, he did mention her in the villa here and there, to be honest with you. And we can agree that, you know, he was very disrespectful towards Indiyah, and Indiyah wasn't moving like that, if you want to compare it side by side. Summer, you know, I feel like winter came for her. Winter came quick, boy. Pack your bags and put your coat on, because winter has arrived. Because the way you've just been shagged like this so quickly, and she's irritated. Now, is she going to expose Dami for the kisses or whatever? But really and truly, what can you expose? Because I feel like Dami has said everything apart from that three-way kiss in the bed. But at this point of time, I do think that, you know, it is an issue when it comes to them. Indiyah saved from Deji because everybody saw what Dami was doing to Indiyah and disrespecting her, and obviously she came back and carried Casa Amor, and with that heartbreaker line, everybody loved her for that line, so it makes sense that her and Deji stayed. But of course, Indiyah and Deji are settling themselves as well, and I feel like she said that her heart is more with Dami. Realistically speaking, guys, when it comes to this show, It's like you can't change your mind. You can't go back and forth. Otherwise, people are going to be irritated with you. They're going to be annoyed with you. Like, it's not illegal to change your mind and go back and forth, especially when it comes to a week post Casa Amor, when couples are making up and breaking up and you don't know what the hell is going on. This season is so unpredictable. You just don't know. That's the police. At this point, I don't know who they need to come and arrest, because this whole season is a madness. Arrest Josh at this point for playing minds. But yes, it's like you can change your mind and go back and forth on stuff. It's not illegal to do that, guys. Like, you can do it. It's fine. It causes a ruckus. People get upset with you, but you are allowed to change your mind and really go back and forth on what you think about X, Y, Z. Gemma and Luca, apparently Gemma is really like, she really likes Luca. I believe Afia said that on one podcast. But we don't see that as much. And Luca's possessiveness when Gemma was just talking to Billy, when they could be mates, as she kept on referring to him as mates, it really irritates him. So I feel like that could be a big issue on the outside when she wants to go hang with her mates in a club or something like that, or there's a picture that could be misinterpreted. He will now lose his head, and Gemma will just lose patience for when it comes to stuff like that, to be honest with you. They have the best chemistry, Dami and Indiyah. I don't want to see Dami with Indiyah after what he did. But realistically speaking, he said his heart is there. She has more feelings for him than she does for Deji, clearly, as we can see, because she wouldn't have left Deji like that, to be honest with you. So, strategically speaking, she has to remain in the competition for longer if she's with that man, if she's with Dami. And Dami has a lot of redeeming to do. If he redeems well in this week or two, he's going to win the public vote just like that, just like that, just like that. The fact that Jackson Page was saved was ridiculous. It didn't make any sense to me. They're following the Liam Millie strategy. They are the ones that paved the way for this now. And couples are seeing this and from the outside watching previous seasons, and they are trying to reiterate this behavior. And unfortunately, it's working again. Paige is going to take back this man. She was smiling with him again, unfortunately. And I just don't want to see that happening because, you know, he really said Paige who in the villa, in the cast. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like he really said Paige who in the other villa. So they really should have been in the bottom two. Jay in China makes sense because Jay settled that quickly. Like, he just left it quickly. He didn't want to be into it at all. So people are not going to find them compatible. And Summer and Dami makes sense as well because of the disrespect that Dami has done to Indiyah whilst in Casa. People were irritated with Dami with the way he treated her. And then Indiyah carrying Casa Amor with the heartbreaker line. Low-key, Paige should have been carrying Casa Amor because she came back in and then was, you know, the girl exposed Jax and whatever, but she didn't really do much. She was just quiet and timid and, you know, was just like not doing as much. So, you know, but Indiyah's heartbreaker line, all of that, it makes sense. Then her going viral from that line, etc., etc., etc. It does make sense for her to be, you know, saved in there with Deji. But who's going home now? Summer is definitely going to go home. I feel like Deji's probably going to go home as well. And I feel like Dami and Indiyah's relationship is going to grow now because they both reaffirmed it. They both dumped that they're either partners. They both said that their hearts are there for each other. That chemistry, we're being reminded by it immediately. Seeing that again of them back in the villa and having not a tense conversation. And, you know, after Casa Amor, you're now seeing them going back and forth with their chemistry and their body language. Because the body language between Danica and Josh is an absolute mess. Like, they're just away from each other. They're not interested. And then Luca and Luca's behavior sometimes just scares the hell out of me when he just wants to get upset when Gemma's moving to XYZ. Yes, it's in a villa. Yes, it's in a close, you know, proximity. So perhaps that's why it's heightened, which would make sense. But, you know, those two have that chemistry. I just want to see this week. I don't want Dami's head to turn again. And this is what I'm worried about. That his head's going to be turned if another bombshell comes in and goes straight for Dami. Like these Casa girls went straight for Dami and it worked. And if somebody comes for Dami again, is his head going to turn again? He's now realized that he's in the bottom two. That people don't like him for what he did with Summer. And now his head's going to change. I just feel like I don't want him to play Indiyah like this. Or play a different kind of way. XYZ. Like, I honestly just... It's crazy. Adam Collard, I don't know what he's doing on the show. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I know everybody's excited to see my reaction when it comes to it, but I don't know if I'm 100% on it. If he does what he needs to do and causes carnage, calm. I'm content because he's going to create good scenes. But an old Islander having more chance to come back now sets a precedent for previous Islanders to come back into the season. Now, if they do what they need to do and they understand the assignment, I'm not actually going to be mad at it. As of right now, I don't know. I really don't know. Let me not be rude when it comes to Adam, but he is looking different from when he was on last time in 2018. But if he comes to cause carnage and does what he needs to do, because Ekansu carried as one hell of a bombshell, then we've now got this man who was a mad bombshell in 2018, has returned in the villa, who caused absolute carnage in his season and is now coming back. If he does what he needs to do, I'm not mad at the idea of Islanders returning. But we'll just have to see. Andrew and Tasha, however you pronounce the name, I feel like these two are coming back together again. I see it. I feel like Coco's going to be dumped. This is the max, you know, exodus of couples being dumped, of Casa Amor people people being dumped. You're just seeing so many go back and forth. Sorry guys, I feel like I can't even breathe because this Adam stuff has just shocked the hell out of me. I feel like it's really, really bamboozled me when it comes to how is he back in the show? I don't understand. When I said a new bombshell, I thought it would be just a new, you know, white guy coming into the villa, but we have Adam Collard returning to the villa, and I believe Rosie has reacted and is like, what the hell's going on? Even Zara's reacted saying, what the hell's... They didn't even know, so nobody knew. He must have kept this very, very quiet. This will help his socials and will lift him back up, but he has an assignment to do. Please, Adam Collard, do your assignment and do what you need to do. He's not my, you know, he was really there with whoever when it comes to that... Let me not even talk about it anymore because we've spoken about it, but I just feel like... I don't know, man. I don't know. Early days. We'll just see what happens when it comes to them. Early days when it comes to Dami and Indiyah. I'm glad that India's, you know, saved, to be honest with you. It was bound to happen when it comes to her and Deji because, of course, when it comes to their time in the villa, they were more respectful. They didn't do a madness like Dami was doing, to be honest with you. And the downfall of Dami was just so quick. It was so quick in Casa. It was the first 24 hours. He didn't even wait a day or two. It was so quick. These two are definitely going to get back together again. Dami said his heart is with her, and I feel like she's reiterated the same. And these two are going to have those conversations. As this week progresses now, we're going to see them go back together again. If he behaves himself and doesn't do a madness again, then, you know, we see the chemistry flourishing again. Then it could be a good sign for them, and it puts her further on into this competition, to be honest with you. But my mind changes back and forth so much. You are allowed to change your mind, guys. You're allowed to go back and forth. You're allowed to just, like, you know, be critical and, you know, like, you're allowed to do that. We're all human beings. We're watching a show in real time every day. The new progressive updates, like, you are allowed to change your mind. That's not illegal. And we have to deep it, and I deeped it. What else was I going to say? Adam Collard back on the show, man. I don't understand. I feel like Danica's in trouble now because it's a new, like, I don't know what's going to happen for her. Coco, I feel like, is going to be dumped. Summer, it's winter now for you, babes, as in door is there. Deji, I feel like, you know, for him, he's also in trouble. He's also going to go as well. Jay and China, I feel like they're basically a friendship couple at this point. And when you're friends for too long, or there's not enough options for you because you're friends, that puts you in a vulnerable state and you can now also go. I don't see Dami leaving as an OG. I don't. And I feel like he's given a lot to the season, and I feel like producers will keep him. Maybe it was producers even told him to move Mad and Casa. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised because Jordan, I feel like, said in the interview that some producers told him to move to India, and that's why Anna went mad. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was told to move Mad and Casa in some kind of way. At this point of time, guys, I don't know who I want to win the competition because Ekansu and Davide are not even a proper a couple at this point. They're not even solid. They're just like feeling themselves out. There's no strong couple. Like, I don't know who I want to win. It just cannot be Jackson Page. It cannot be Jackson Page, guys. It just cannot be Jackson Page. I don't want to see these two return in full force because of what he was in. Man, Liam and Millie have set this precedent. It's such a dangerous precedent that everyone is going to follow it for every other season of Love Island. And it's stressing me out. It's stressing me out. They should have been on the bottom for Jackson's behavior. They should have been in the bottom for Jackson's behavior. I feel like I'm speechless for once, and I don't know how to react to the fact that this man, this elite bombshell, has returned onto the show. I don't know how one would react to something like what that who's not going to come back next? Mora, like who's going to be like this? Sets a precedent for so many islanders who now would want to come back onto the show to get a second chance, a fresh wave as well, and it will boost their socials and etc. etc. And I feel like it's just shocked everybody. It's really just shocked a lot of people. I don't know who I want. Like, there's no clear front runner couple for me at this point. I don't know. There's no there's no solidified strong couple. Gemma and Luca, probably you say strong couple, but I feel like Luca's behavior is going to warn off a lot of people, and it's just going to be an absolute madness. This is the week, guys, where everyone's minds are going to go back and forth because these couples are making up and breaking up and returning from Casa. You're seeing the chemistry flourishing again. You're seeing them talking again. You like the connections and what they're doing again, but then you don't like it because of what happened at Casa, but then you do like it. Your mind just goes back and forth. So by the end of this week, I know it's Sunday now, next Sunday, couples will be, you know, solidified, and then we'll have a more clarity on what couple we could see that in the finale. That's just where I'm going to take it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe, click that button, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.